Beyonce tune on the new record.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that, how that came to be.
Well, we were going to do a CMT television show down the States called 330 Sessions. And the concept of that TV show is to do 5 of my songs and then do a song that's outside the genre of country music. And so Narva Blackstock and Scott Borchetta, they decided I would do If I Were a Boy. And so we recorded it, and everybody was really excited about it. And so that's why we took, after we did the television show, that's why we went back in the studio and recorded it.
What is one thing you know for sure?
One thing I know for sure is I don't know what I don't know.
And what does that mean?
A good friend of mine, Ken Keller, always say, you don't know what you don't know. There's so much out there that you can't even fathom what you don't know because you don't know it. Does that make sense? Pretty deep, huh? You don't know what you don't know.
Does that mean you should learn more? Is this advice we give people?
No, it's to keep an open mind. Don't think you know everything. Always be open, always be willing and eager to learn. And the older I get, the more I'm learning from the younger kids coming up in country music. I can learn stuff from them daily if I just listen. I just keep an open mind. And I have learned a lot from the younger girls coming up, from the younger guys. But hopefully that I've done enough in my career that maybe I could teach them something too. But we all have to have an open mind and be able to listen.
What do you learn from them? What are some of the things you've taken away?
Well, from Leanne Rimes, one time we were doing the American Music Awards, and when we first got there, she was vocalizing in her trailer, which was right next door to my trailer, and she was singing up a storm. And I thought, well, wonder what she's doing that for. And then when we got back from doing some press and things, she was still vocalizing. So what I realized from that is when you're doing a concert, you have your hardest song to sing, which is has the highest range or the lowest note, kind of into the show a little bit, so your vocal cords are warmed up. But when you do an American Music Awards show or an award show in general, you're walking out there cold. You're doing one song. That's it. That's your one take. Take it or leave it. So she was warming up like she was doing a concert. So when she walked in to do her one song for that award show, it was like she's been doing a concert. Pretty smart.
The record's coming out. The touring is ongoing. And everyone asks you then, what's next? What is on the wish list? I mean, you've been able to, you've been able to check off so many things that people can only dream of. But that just means you have so much more probably on this list. What are some of the things that you have yet to achieve that, would be really nice to achieve?
I'm a very happy camper. I can't say that I'm content enough to be able to say I want to retire and quit. Absolutely not. I love what I'm doing. I love to go out on stage and entertain folks, whether it's television, Broadway, or up on the concert stage. I do enjoy that a lot, and I don't want to quit. I do love to travel. Thank the Lord I am traveling for a job, but I want to go back to those places. Although we've already performed in all 50 states, I want to go back and I want to see them. I want to see more of the world. Narva and I love to travel. The kids love to travel. So we like to take trips when we're not working. And it's a great way to recharge the batteries. You get creative when you're relaxed and in a great atmosphere. You get to say in Narva's favorite saying, you know what we can do? And then he comes up with great things that we go out and get to do. They love each other, but it's hard to be lovers when life gets in the way. Sometimes love needs a holiday.
Are you still surprised by all this? The kid from Oklahoma? Do you ever look around and give your head a shake and have that out-of-body thing where you pride is not a, when I say pride, I mean it with not as one of the 7 deadly sins in this case, but it's okay to be proud.
I am very proud of what I've gotten to accomplish, very thankful and very grateful. And when people say, did you ever think you'd be where you are today? I didn't think I'd be where I was 30 years ago. It is amazing how many things I've gotten to do, where I've been. When I first got started, I just thought you sang, you got your your record played on the radio, you got a big tour bus, and you went out there and you played and you made a lot of money. I just thought it was overnight instant success. It didn't happen that way for me, and I was like, well, wait a minute. I thought it did for everybody. But that's where God says, let's take some time with her. She's young, she's very ignorant to this business, and let's let her meet some really good people. Boy, I'm glad he had that in my plan, because that worked out just perfect for me. The one left behind, one left alone, with no one to hold, the last one to know.
I heard a quote from Jennifer and Christian from Sugarland. They said they don't have their pictures on the cover of their albums because they don't want to have dated hairstyles.
Why didn't somebody tell me that 35 years ago?
So not only from an album artwork perspective, but when you watch some of these videos, which were such a big part of how you told your stories and your songs, and it just really, are there a few where you look back and you go, wow, that's not as timeless as...
No, there's never a time when I say it's not time, but I look back and I say, oh my gosh, I permed my hair, I've got natural curly hair. And you know, it's jacked up to Jesus, and you've got this makeup on and these dresses you're wearing, and you're like, well, what was I thinking? But it's all growing pains. It's you get to where you are now because you went through all those things. It's like having mistakes. People say, weren't you afraid of being a failure? No, I never was afraid of going and doing something. The failure is in not trying, not because you didn't succeed in what you were trying. I'm never afraid of that.
You gotta play the cards you got. Who knows what fate is holding? At times you gotta go without knowing where you're going.
The best day of your career was when?
I hope I haven't seen the best day of my career yet.